Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. With the Major League Baseball trade deadline fast approaching, less than a week away, the Los Angeles Dodgers find themselves at a critical juncture in their season. Despite making some impressive moves during the offseason, it's clear that the Dodgers are not done yet. This year, as always, the pressure mounts to not just make the playoffs, but to go all the way. And the front office seems poised to be very active as the July 31st deadline ticks closer. One of the main areas of focus for the Dodgers heading into the deadline is their bullpen. It has been no secret that the relief corps has struggled with consistency. And this is something that the manager, Dave Roberts, has openly acknowledged as a priority to improve. In the last several weeks, the Dodgers have been linked to multiple relief pitchers around the league, showing they are ready to bolster that part of the roster and bring in fresh arms to stabilize late innings. But the bullpen is not the only concern. The Dodgers lineup, which has looked a bit out of rhythm at times this season, may also get some reinforcements before the deadline hits. While the core of the team remains strong, there is always room for a player who can spark the offense or fill a specific role that can help the team overcome slumps or cover injuries. It's common at this point in the season for contenders like the Dodgers to look for that missing piece, someone who might not be a star yet, but who can provide a meaningful boost when it counts most. Interestingly, one of the most talked about developments recently is the Dodgers scouting attention towards the Boston Red Sox's farm system. According to reliable sources close to the teams, the Dodgers have sent scouts to the Red Sox's High A affiliate in Greenville, where the particular prospects have caught their eye: shortstop Franklin Arias and left-handed pitcher Brandon Clark. This is no small detail, as sending multiple scouts, including a second scouting supervisor, to the same minor league team signals a serious interest in those players, and potentially a bigger deal brewing between the Dodgers and the Red Sox organizations. The connection between scouting these prospects and the rumored trade involving Dalton Rushing is particularly intriguing. Rushing, who was called up from AAA Oklahoma City earlier this season, currently serves as the Dodgers' backup catcher, although he's not seen as untouchable. The Dodgers don't seem overly eager to trade him, as he represents a young talent with promise. His journey with the Dodgers has been interesting after all. He was a top prospect not too long ago and was even tried out in the outfield last year, which shows the team has considered various options for his role. But with the established presence of players like Freddie Freeman locked into their positions through multiple years, the Dodgers face a challenge finding a larger role for Rushing on the Major League roster. Meanwhile, Franklin Arias has had a strong season so far. The Venezuelan-born shortstop has posted a combined slash line of .284 batting average, .335 on-base percentage, and .391 slugging percentage across single and high levels. He's shown power and run-producing ability with 21 doubles for home runs and 45 runs batted in. These numbers have earned him the distinction of being ranked as the top prospect in the Red Sox system by MLB Pipeline, a mark that carries significant weight when evaluating trade targets. On the pitching side, Brandon Clark has also impressed in the minors this year, working as a left-handed starter. Clark has accumulated 53 strikeouts over 34 innings, with a very respectable earned run average of 2.65 and AWHIP walks plus hits per inning pitched of 0.88. Even though his win-loss record currently reads 0-1, those peripheral stats suggest he has the potential to develop into a solid contributor at the higher levels, making him an attractive piece for a team like the Dodgers looking to build depth. One thing to note is that although these scouting activities and trade rumors have focused largely on Rushing and these prospects, there's speculation that other names like Jarren Duran could be involved indirectly. Duran's name has been circulating in trade discussions in recent days, especially with reports about the Red Sox potentially shopping him before the deadline. However, the Red Sox apparently rejected an offer from the San Diego Padres for Duran, which suggests they may ultimately prefer to keep the outfielder, despite having a surplus of left-handed hitters on the roster. Duran is still under team control for several more years and won't be a free agent until after the 2028 season, so holding onto him could be part of the Red Sox's long-term strategy. Back to Dalton Rushing, the Dodgers seem to be weighing their options carefully. While he made his MLB debut this season and has shown flashes of talent, there isn't a clear path for him to take on a bigger role with the team right now. The backup catcher spot is his for the moment, but with the sudden rise of Carlos Narvaez, who has surprised many with his performance, Rushing's future in Los Angeles might become more uncertain. The organization has some concerns about how much they can rely on Narvaez in the long term, especially given his workload, and production from other fill-in catchers like Connor Wong hasn't been particularly encouraging. This all sets up a situation somewhat reminiscent of what happened last year with Michael Busch, who was traded along with Yency Almonte to the Chicago Cubs in exchange for prospects. The Dodgers might be open to moving Rushing if the right deal comes along, especially if it involves prospects who can help the team in the future. As the trade deadline looms closer, it will be fascinating to watch how these talks unfold. The Dodgers, always aggressive in pursuit of success, clearly have multiple options on the table, from adding bullpen arms to possibly making a move for position players. Their scouting of the Red Sox system and interest in players like Arias and Clark hint at a strategic approach that goes beyond just immediate needs, aiming to balance present competitiveness with long-term depth. And while the fate of players like Rushing remains uncertain, one thing is for sure: the Dodgers front office is working hard behind the scenes to put together a roster capable of making a deep playoff run. Beyond the immediate intrigue surrounding Dalton Rushing and the Dodgers' interest in the Red Sox farm system, there are broader implications for both franchises as the trade deadline nears. For the Dodgers, the urgency to strengthen their bullpen reflects a larger trend in today's game, where late-inning pitching can make or break a playoff run. The bullpen has been a recurring topic for the team throughout this season, especially with inconsistent performances in key moments. Manager Dave Roberts has been vocal about wanting to add reliable arms that can handle high-leverage situations and provide flexibility across multiple innings. This focus is understandable when you consider the grueling stretch of games in the regular season and the increased pressure of postseason baseball. Relievers who can shut down opponents late in games are worth their weight in gold, and the Dodgers' willingness to explore trade options underscores how much they value this aspect of their roster. Meanwhile, the scouting of Franklin Arias and Brandon Clark speaks to the Dodgers' longer-term vision as well. Arias, with his solid bat and defensive skills at shortstop, fits the mold of the versatile, high-upside prospect that any contender would covet. The fact that he was signed relatively recently as an international free agent from Venezuela in 2023 adds a layer of excitement around his potential. Players who can adapt quickly and produce at higher minor league levels often generate a lot of buzz among talent evaluators. Arias' ability to hit for average, draw walks, and generate extra base hits shows he is a well-rounded hitter. And those 21 doubles combined with for home runs highlight that he can also drive the ball when given the opportunity. On the mound, Brandon Clark's profile as a lefty starter with a respectable earned run average and strikeout numbers is especially appealing. Left-handed pitchers have always been at a premium in baseball, and having one who can deliver consistent quality innings deep into games is a significant advantage. Clark's whip of 0.88 indicates he limits base runners effectively, a key factor for success at the higher levels. Although his win-loss record might not yet reflect dominance, that is often influenced by the run support and defense behind a pitcher, especially in the minors where the quality of teammates varies widely. The Dodgers clearly see enough promise in Clark to invest scouting resources heavily, and that suggests they believe he could develop into a valuable part of their pitching staff, either as a starter or perhaps eventually in a bullpen role. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. A surprising buzz has erupted in the baseball world, and the rumor mill is running wild. Reports suggest that Major League Baseball MLB is contemplating a significant adjustment to the Los Angeles Dodgers official record by adding 5 additional victories to their tally. If true, this move could dramatically reshape the standings and impact playoff seedings, sending shockwaves through the league. While MLB has yet to confirm this development, insiders hint that the decision stems from a complex investigation involving disputed game outcomes, rule interpretations, or perhaps retroactive corrections to previously contested matches. The Dodgers, long a powerhouse in the league, would certainly benefit from such an unprecedented boost, possibly altering their momentum heading into the postseason. Fans and analysts alike are weighing in on what this could mean for the sport. Some argue that adjusting records mid-season or postseason could undermine the integrity of the game, stirring controversy and debate. Others believe that if errors or unfair circumstances affected prior games, correcting them even through adding wins would uphold fairness and accuracy in the standings. This speculation also raises questions about the ripple effects on other teams. With 5 extra wins, the Dodgers might leapfrog competitors in the standings, displacing clubs currently on the cusp of playoff qualification. Could this lead to legal challenges or protests from rival franchises feeling unfairly impacted? The baseball community is on edge, eagerly awaiting official statements. The timing of this rumor is curious. It surfaces amid a highly competitive season where every game counts and small margins separate playoff contenders. The Dodgers, known for their deep roster and consistent excellence, may find themselves riding a wave of momentum propelled by this possible record adjustment. Yet, skeptics caution against reading too much into early reports. MLB has a history of thorough reviews before making public announcements about game results or standings. The league's commitment to fairness and transparency means that any decision to modify wins would come with detailed explanations and rationale. Regardless of the outcome, this buzz about adding 5 wins to the Dodgers' record has reignited conversations about the rules governing game outcomes, officiating standards, and how the league handles disputes. It reminds fans how unpredictable and dynamic professional sports can be, where even off-field developments can influence the course of a season. For now, all eyes remain fixed on MLB headquarters and Dodgers management as the story unfolds. Will the rumor materialize into an official announcement? If so, how will it reshape the playoff landscape and the Dodgers' legacy this year? Baseball aficionados worldwide are holding their breath, ready to see whether this potential shakeup becomes a historic turning point or simply a fleeting whisper in the ever-evolving saga of America's pastime. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.